Hey, Shalom, Maki, Shalom. First and foremost, going to give all praises and glory, honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect and was in this gospel broad, lifting up the standard for Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. It's a quick lesson titled War in Ukraine Can Lead to Bank Crashes, man, and the motb systems. I still have more research to do on the topic a little bit, but Spirit hit me this morning to really kind of do a little research. And basically, this war in Ukraine, if you find out that this is causing sanctions on Russia, and Russia is particularly going to retaliate with cyber strikes. Okay, if you know anything about a cyber attack, when it hits particular sectors like financial or banks are preparing to do bank runs for this particular event because they're afraid Russia's going to retaliate through cyber war or through cyber war, basically, when they attack the financial systems of the United States. And that's all set up as the reason why Biden basically put sanctions on Russia, because found out all these countries have been doing bank runs, or 3 banks been doing bank runs, you know, and also these countries have been testing the notion of digital currency. All right, now, I don't know if you brothers remember, about a month ago I did a lesson, and I had to find the brochure, or I had to find the screenshot that I took about the 6 phases of the new, what do you call it, the Great Reset, 6 phases of it. Okay, now with that being said, we are out of phase 5 pretty much. Phase 6 was to start March of 2022 and ending by the end of the year. Okay, now we can't say that we're going off that timeline, but the elites are pretty damn close to it, because the last phase was basically with the mandates and X, Y, and Z, and getting people on board with the 3-pointer. All right, and how they were going to do bank runs. Now 6 was basically them completing it. Okay, possibly martial law, and them pretty much testing of digital currency. Okay, bringing about a worldwide cashless society. And I believe that this war is to start that, man, which will eventually possibly lead to World War III. Because what America did, and they did a big move, they were locking Russia out of SWIFT, which SWIFT stands for, shit, man. SWIFT goes into, security worldwide, interbanking, financial telecommunications, which is basically the systems that 200 countries in this world use their particular banking system for wireless transactions, direct deposit, bank transfer, wire transfers, whatever you want to call it, right? Every country has a particular code they have to they have a code they have to input to access SWIFT or utilize that particular banking method. And they're cutting Russia pretty much out of the world's economy. So if that happens, Russia can easily retaliate with cyber attacks. And it makes sense now, because I was briefly skimming through an article from CNN, and you got to take them with a grain of salt, by the way. But this guy, Elon Musk, basically, he launched like a Starlight satellite program that he's been working on for a few years now. But he's allowed it, or he's sending in like the different nanotechnologies to Ukraine, so therefore the people can have internet in places where the war was torn from. Okay, now when you think of Starlight, it's nothing but a satellite, man. Okay, so if you think of that, that's possibly another way that they can use to get and store these motb systems, man, because you need that to work through banking methods, and also you need satellites, man. Okay, like everything happens now off digital transactions. You got satellites, man. You got wireless transactions. You got X, Y, and Z in order to make the world go around. So it makes sense that that particular method, they can possibly use that to make that the top dominant frontier of bringing in the motb systems, man. So this war was pretty much set up, just for my opinion, and I can be wrong. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I see it, you know, through the spirit, that this could be very well set up to bring about the motb systems, man. I mean, what else would be another reason why they invaded Ukraine? Okay, and knowing that it's going to be sanctions put on the West and fucking sanctions put on Russia, hey, man, the scriptures is coming to pass, man, because we've always said that, hey, in order for this to go global and nuclear, in order for us to get out of here, the MOTB has to be established. And if this war goes on long enough and they push forward to Poland, because from what I read, NATO had 40,000 troops on standby, okay? Even American troops were being sent over there to the area to kind of observe the situation in case they have to step in, all right? So it makes a lot of sense now as to why they invaded Ukraine. So if they push further west to Poland, to Germany, to Australia, you know, these other Western nations, then, hey, 9 times out of 10, NATO could get involved with that. The EU could get involved with that. And before you know it, you have a whole full-fledged conventional war between the East and the West, man. Okay? They said power grids going down, they blame it on Russia, right? Okay, because they are already talking about Russia retaliating with cyber attacks, and that's a guarantee. And if you look at phase 6 of their program, cyber attacks was actually part of it, man. Okay, because blackouts, cyber attacks, banking going down, okay, the price of food going up. And if we have a bank collapse here in Babylon, that's when the people are gonna start going nuts, man. And that's when they're gonna have to be justified on deploying the troops to the streets. Because one thing is gonna make these people pop is if you really fuck with their money personally, you know? Like, you can mess with them indirectly, so to speak, and they won't really know, because like the IRS has been totally stealing from the citizens since it became a corporation, man. Or no, not even a corporation, a private owned entity. Okay, same thing with the Title 4D under code of law programs that they got in child support systems, the family court, all that shit has been targeting Jake indirectly. So Jake don't know, but once it appears face value that they can't get the greenbacks out of the bank, that's when Jake gonna really start losing it, man. You know, that's when all of the hell gonna break loose. And that's what they're banking on, because they need to do away with this dollar, man. Like we said, the only thing that's really backing the dollar is the military. The military is backing the US dollar, okay? And once that's done, that's when people are gonna start to realize, like, oh shit, we got no money, we have no assets. Assets are being liquidated, we have nothing. So everything that these people are, like you see right now, traffic, right? You see these people going to work, working a little 9-to-5 jobs, the construction jobs, whatever. They pretty much gonna feel like, hey, shit, we work for nothing, because the scriptures even tell you, it says, man, let all them that labor in vain, man, okay? And this is all vanity right now. What I'm getting ready to do is all vanity, man, okay? Because it's really not even, it's not even profitable, okay? Yeah, the scriptures say we got to get our daily bread, and by the sweat of our brow on our forehead, we're gonna work. But overall, this is not the way that the Lord intended it to be set up for his servants to be, or his men and his sons and daughters to be working for a fucking devil, man. It wasn't set up. I mean, it was set up like that through the spirit, but overall, that's not what we were created, okay? So we understand that. We have the proper understanding on what we were supposed to do. But these people out here, man, they getting ready to lose their mind. And these people are afraid, man. They're scared, because they're knowing that something financial is going to cripple America, man. All right, and if America continues with the sanctions on Russia, hey, America could do another cyber attack on their own infrastructure, man, because they're not above doing these particular attacks in their society, man. They're just not. Of course, they may blame on the Russians, but then again, you know, who really knows? But regardless, if we have cyber attacks and they're doing these banking runs, it's because they knowing they're getting ready to do away with cash, man. Okay, and this war is going to help escalate that. So if you pay attention, man, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is making strategic chess moves, man. Okay, this is a beautiful thing, because me personally, I don't really see this war slowing down. Okay, it may get stagnant and they may not report on it, or just because CNN is not really reporting on it, that doesn't mean it's not going down over there. Because I noticed when it first happened, they spoke about it, but the second day I was watching the news, they barely brought it up. Okay, they barely said anything about it. You know, they was talking about fucking Timmy being lost in a damn park. They wasn't talking about financial sectors, man. They wasn't talking about banking runs, you know. So this whole system is getting ready to collapse, man. And all the shit you're seeing the people doing and going to work, this is gonna be an end. This is just a temporary thing, man. You know? So hey, brothers, man, you know, it's time for us to really smarten up and foresee what's going on. You know, like, you know, if you got assets or money or whatever, man, hey, you know, just my opinion, you don't have to follow it, you know, because it's not gonna save you anything like that. Silver is not gonna save us. But if you got cash on hand, that's probably the best thing, cash, right now. And if you can convert it over to precious metals, then do so. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, man, once this happened, you're not going to be able to take the form of income you got out of the bank. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna freeze everything, man. Okay, and everything is gonna go over to the digital shit. And if you ain't got the you know what, then you can't get. Then you ain't gonna get the MOTB. Okay, you're gonna have the MOTB to even go to work, to even have a job. So, hey, brothers, man, the Most High is getting ready to really do some damage to this place, and we're coming into those times because, as I stated earlier, I was looking at that brochure or that screenshot that brothers had sent out about the elite's plan about this great reset, and we pretty much, they said marks phase 6, and it's no coincidence that they just invaded last week. So apparently on their schedule, they're following their schedule, man. You know, so like I said, man, this summer, who knows? We could be in a full phase. I mean, we could be totally collapsed by then. Who knows? You know, I don't really know the time frame, but through the spirit, something getting ready to happen, man. That's why I said at the Passover, shit may turn up, man, dramatically. You know, so yeah, brothers, man. Hey, stay focused, man. Keep pushing out the shows. Stay in the spirit at all costs, man. Pray, do what we got to do, because this little world, as we know, is getting ready to fucking be different. One day we gonna wake up and ain't none of this stuff gonna be, man. All right, and I know that before. I just feel it through the spirit. Brothers got any precepts? Post them on the comment board, man. You know, somebody give me the book of Ezekiel 33:33. I can't do it. I'm driving right now. Somebody give me Ezekiel 33 and 33, and also somebody give me the book of 2nd Esdras 16 and start at verses 68. Baba Kusha, if brothers don't mind. All right, because you know, our thing is edifying. All right, so pay attention on the bank runs, and pay attention on the sanctions that America is putting on Russia, and also pay attention to these cyber attacks, because allegedly out there in Ukraine, a lot of wind turbines went offline due to alleged cyber attacks now. So, you know, hey, this is getting ready to be a crazy thing that we get ready to experience through the spirit, because it's going to be blackouts, it's going to be work, there's going to be riots, it's going to be proxy wars, okay? It's going to be all types of shit, man, all right? The water, brother, by Dayamya. It says Ezekiel 33:33, and when it's coming to pass, Lord will come, then shalt thou know that there have been a prophet among them, all right? That's right, man. And the prophets, we've been prophesying about this thing, man. We've been telling you that the MOT infrastructures will be the catalyst to pretty much bringing out salvation. We've been saying that World War III, nuclear war, will become global and nuclear, man. And from a lot of bank runs and cyber attacks and disruption of financial communications, it's easy to say that I can see why the war can go nuclear, man. All right, especially when they realize that America played a big part in this shit that's happening in the world. There's no reason for NATO and EU to stay conjoined to them. It don't make any sense, man. Okay, Yahweh call Ibad 2, it says, remember now thy creating the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Right, man. Okay, remember the Most High, man. Okay, because hey, it was a point in time that this was tarrying, that nothing was happening, but yet, hey, we were still serving the Lord. Because we know, we say every year, this could be the year, that could be the year, that could be the year. We always say that. Why do we say that? Because through the spirit, man, hey, the scriptures say hasten the day, okay? And we're hastening the day of Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's our job, you know, and that's just our urgency of wanting to get the hell out of here, man. Because like I said, brothers, hey, man, at the Passover, things can very well take a turn left, you know? Even if they don't right away, eventually they will, you know? And I really believe that through the spirit. So once again, the brother, hold on one second, brothers. Yep, the brother Ezekiel 12:1. Yep, and its likeness Yasharallah, Ezekiel 12:28. Therefore, thus says it to them, thus says the Lord Yahweh. It says, there should none of my words be prolonged anymore. Okay, it says, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, says the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Right? Okay, and the Lord is speaking the word through the prophets, through the men of the Lord. Okay, this is the reason why disruptions are happening in the world. Okay, because hey, they're talking about a new Omarion variant, which ain't nobody really even thinking about that no more. Everybody's pretty much past that shit. You know, that's played out. So they got everybody who they needed to. So my thing now is, now they can go with the other shit. They're talking about zombie apocalypse and all this other crazy shit. Hey, my thing is, if they got their herd immunity as far as people getting the juice, then hey, Esau can push a button, man, and something can happen. Okay, it could be like the Walking Dead out here. So it's a lot of things going on that the news is not reporting on, man. All right, and people that drank the juice, hey, man, something gonna happen to them. You know, that's all I can say. But anyway, Acts 14:22, it says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that through much tribulation we must enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Through much tribulation. So brothers gonna have to go on account. We gonna have to go on a run. You know, we gonna have to leave our homes. We gonna have to leave our possessions. We may have to leave our families, our women, our children. Okay, it just depends on what lot, brother. You know what lot the Lord got set up for particular brothers, man. But it's not gonna be an easy stretch. But we are gonna have hell, because the scriptures say, hey, in temptation, the Lord always provides the escape so we can bear it. Okay, so yeah, brothers, you may get hemmed up. You may get into a jam with troops or whoever. You may be thrown into prison, you know, to be tried. But hey, regardless of it is, the Lord always made a way for us to escape from that if you keep the faith, man. All right, because it ain't gonna be easy escaping through this thing. It's just not. And we got to wrap our minds around that. Now, are we gonna catch hell like these other people? Hell no. These other people, they gonna be destroyed. When we catch hell, it's gonna be for a test of our faith. Okay, and you got to really believe that. But the 2/3 of our people, man, these other bozos in these camps playing games with the Most High, them dudes, man, they have no hope. They have no covering. Okay, because what Yahushua say? He said, I come to them, they had cloak for their sin, but if I had not come to them, now they have no cloak for that. He says, if I had not come to them, they had cloak for their sin, but I have come to them, now they have no cloak for their sin. So the fact that the word is being spoken and you have men that set up doing the work of Yahushua, man, these people have no cloak. They have no protection. You know? Ezra 7:26, it says, mischief should come upon mischief. All right, and it says, rumor be upon rumor. And it says, when they should seek a vision of the prophet, it says, but the law shall perish from the priests and the counsel from the ancients, right? Judgment after judgment, war after war, judgment, the MOTB, the race riots, the FEMA camps, man. All right, it says the law should perish from the priests, right? Because hey, the scriptures say that the Most High was going to allow, he was going to take us off the streets. He says that our tongues are going to cleave into our mouths, man. Okay, the Lord said that your tongue is going to cleave into our mouths, so we're not going to be out here telling Jake, hey, this is the MOTB. The warning is out there. The time to get the word now is now. Okay, we out there every week, week in and week out, constantly putting out shows every single day. All right, about what's happening in the world. People drive past the camp, they shalawamers, and they keep driving. They don't stop to come up in the choir. All right, so when all hell break loose, brothers, people gonna be really looking for us, man, because honestly, we the only ones in this city or in these cities that's pushing the word, man. And you brothers that been out there too, they're gonna come looking for y'all too. Okay, because y'all pushing the same work, you know. So brothers, man, they gonna come beating down doors. They gonna be wanting to ask, like, hey, bro, you said X, Y, and Z. This is happening. What do we do now? And, hey, we just gonna look at you like, hey, bro, there ain't nothing I can do for you, man. And if they decide to get stupid, then the Lord gonna deal with them on the spot. All right, and I'm not even gonna go into details on how that's gonna go down. But hey, Shalom, Maki, how about you, how about your crocodile, bro, Kwana Waf. My man, it says Psalms 91:2, it says, and I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, and in him I will trust, right? And it says, surely he should deliver them from the snares of the fowler and from the noise and pestilence. Okay, Khan, we're gonna get delivered from the destruction, man. We're gonna get delivered from Jacob's trouble. Isaiah 55:6, it says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call you upon him while he is near. This is the now to call on you. How about you, man, outside, man? And your prayers, ask the Lord to protect us, man. Protect your families from the coming hell. Keep us safe, man, no matter what we go through. All right, keep that in mind, man. One last precept I'm finna pull up at the spot. Psalms 46:3, it says, through the waters therefore roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. That's right, man. It says through the waters because hey, the destruction, man. Okay, and also the troops, man, because hey, when that standard is raised up against the men, raised up for the men of the Lord, hey, man, we gonna be all good. But I'm gonna end it there, brothers, giving all praises and glory, honor that's due to you. How about you, man? I was shy with that. Shalom, the water for the precepts, Lord, so you edified. Shalom.